And so you see hundreds of people turn around and look at you. Like your gay lover is just outraged you in front of everyone. and you know, Tyler the Creator is not about to admit to be gay. He's like, I'm big straight.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nah, man. This man love you too much. You see his eyes? He in love. And there's in love. Yeah. But it's funny because then not too long ago, the most horrible show that I just could not stop watching. I watched beginning and the end. The Carmichael show. The
You made me a water fast.
yeah. Okay. The Carmichael show. A comedian. He is obnoxiously kind of funny, not really funny, but the story he tells, his whole life was just like cringe to me, and how and you know how he does his gay. I feel bad for his gay. No, like just because you're gay don't mean you have to be a slut or a cheat. You just. But anyway, he set Tyler the Creator up. He had a show on live like we're doing right now, and so he invited Tyler the Creator over, and Tyler the Creator didn't know. So Tyler the Creator walked in the door and was like, "Oh shit!" He saw cameras.
This is a setup.
It's a setup. And what he was there to say, to talk to him about, he wanted to talk to him because Carmichael, the comedian, was in love with Tyler the Creator. He's in love with Tyler the Creator, and he wanted to get it on live to ask him. And so Tyler the Creator is eating food like that. Nah, bro, I'm big straight. He said to the gay. I'm like, at this point, bro, you about the most masculine gay dude I've ever seen.
Dude.
I don't know if it's for a show but it's funny to me. You know, it's funny to me.
All right, let me roll this back in. So we talking about Taylor Swift. No, we talking about Travis Kelce's girlfriend, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Talk about is Tyler Creator gay or not?
Yeah. And they let from
Came from Tupac and Will Smith and
the lady, the singer, not Dua. Why I keep wanting to say Dua Lipa? Lady Gaga.
Yeah. But now that you mention it, like Lady Gaga and Prince have like very similar performance styles.
Yeah.
Like very, very similar, like, you know, artistic Broadway performance, you know, like I'm a diva, you know.
Okay.
Prince probably way more than Lady Gaga though.
Yeah, he pushed that diva shit.
Yeah.
My mom had a poster of him with his ass cheeks out. Mm-hmm. I still remember that.
I remember growing up in Texas, like, growing up in Texas, like, how is this fucking little gay motherfucker get out his fucking pussy?
They loved him. Most people don't know, if you know who Carmen Electra was.
Oh, yeah.
Prince gave her name. Mm-hmm. Carmen Electra was Prince's two favorite actresses in the 1920s.
Okay.
And after having her at the beginning of her career over at his house for a weekend, he changed her name and she kept it.
And then 10 years later, she's fucking Dennis Rodman.
the decision to
make. Like, just imagine if Prince did not have Carmen Electra come to his house that day.
Right, it would never let the Dennis Rodman in it.
You know, that's one guy, like, you know, they always say, like, you know, if you meet anyone in your life, what would it be? Mm-hmm. I would like to spend time with Dennis Rodman, right?
Yeah.
Dude has lived an interesting life, right?
Definitely.
Like, he was like, he has big time abandonment issues from his mother, right?
Kim Young-jun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his day.
Yeah, he's very interesting life, right?
He's the baby. His only child. Kiss the baby.
Yeah.
That man has been some things.
Yeah.
You know who I would like to meet? He's dead now, though. But I would have loved to meet him. And Cat Williams had a character based off this person. His name was Ice Cold.
Ice Cold Steve Austin?
No, Ice Slick.
Oh, talking about from the Boondocks.
That's what he was based off.
A pimp.
His name Slick, but it was based off a person in real life.
Ice Cold. I'm trying to remember his name. It's Ice something. He was Ice Cold. He was the most popular pimp in history, literally. This pimp met 3 presidents. He wrote 5 books. And all pimps today have learned from his
See, all pimps today owe homage.
yeah, they all literally all I'm ashamed. He literally wrote the books on it. He literally he wrote 5 books. He met 3 presidents.
Yeah.
Why is that pimp
Mhm.
meeting 3 presidents?
Provider service. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Mr. Clinton, your delivery's here.
there are underground tunnels, right? Like on the Lincoln tunnels,
Right.
supposedly, right?
Oh man, you know they do.
Oh, so man, I forgot to tell this part of the story. Somewhere they had like the dinner with Bill Maher, the comedian, and President Trump, right? And so Bill Maher's like giving the story, right? And he's like, hey, he's taking him all around the rooms, and like we go to the one room where the President Clinton, did it with an intern, right? And man, I cannot think of the name of the room, so I started calling it the blowjob room.
Oh.
Yeah. The room at White House where Clinton got his dick sucked by Monica Lewinsky, and it's the name of the room, right? But remember, I couldn't remember the name, so he started talking the blowjob room.
That's a better name, Shiver.
Yeah, this
I know, right?
In the mouth. It
Yeah.
really does stick in the mouth.
Yeah.
The book, because that's forever gonna follow that president. You're not gonna remember that he played the saxophone.
No.
You're gonna remember that his saxophone was played.
Yeah.
You definitely gonna remember that.
Yep.
That's that pimp's name, Iceberg Slim.
Iceberg's like, okay.
Iceberg Slim, a portrait of a pimp. He's not. If you look him up at Wikipedia, he's not titled as a pimp. He's titled as an American writer. Well, yep. Pimp, The Story of My Life, 1967. Trick Baby, 1967. Mama Black Widow, 1969. The Naked Soul of Iceberg Slim, 1971. Long White Con, 1977. Doom Fox, 1998.
I have no idea how we're talking about pimps on my show podcast. I don't know if I got how we got here.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Lady Gaga.
Or mostly to it.
Definitely see the correlation right now. Definitely see the correlation.
Oh man. Well, I think little odd little stuff like this is always interesting to me, and especially for me is interesting because pimps actually was the first heroes in Black culture. Like we didn't have Superman.
Yeah.
It came out in the same time frame when Superman came out in the 1940s. We had pimps during that time. Literally pimps was.
And so your role models was like some dude smacking bitches upside the forehead.
Yes, Martin X would not have came if it was not for the pimps at that time.
Yeah.
Literally, he was raised by those pimps.
Yeah.
And a lot of his tenacity came from that culture as well. But these pimps, even though they was doing bad stuff for the neighborhood, there was also on the other hand a big source of everything for those same neighborhoods. And when like Thanksgiving came around, who do you think was passing out turkeys?
Not money, but turkeys.
Turkeys, never money. Never money. But it was Iceberg's name. It was them pimps who were passing out the money. Passing out chickens and turkeys and feeding families and stuff like that. And then while he's feeding your mama and your grandma and making sure that their bills is paid, paying their rent, paying their water bill and stuff like that, he's taking their grandkids and their kids and getting them to sell drugs,
Yeah.
corners,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And so it was a
Yeah. A very unhealthy balance.
Yes.
A very toxic relationship. Yeah.
Very toxic relationship.
but they were our first heroes.
Yeah.
I love it though. I love it. And we go
We're definitely off the rails right
we
now.
put Superman next to the
Man.
Man.
Fucking food stamp man.
Man. Yeah.